A very good morning, Mr. Pankaj.
Very good morning. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Thank you so much for asking. How about you?
Yeah, same here. I'm also doing well. Thanks for asking.
Okay, so as we are meeting for the very first time, let's go with the introduction section.
Yeah, surely.
Yeah, I would love to know about you. Would you mind giving a brief introduction?
Yeah, my name is Pankaj and I'm from Kishanganj, Bihar. And
Okay.
as far as my occupation is concerned, I'm a security personnel. It's a security personnel. You might be aware of security guards,
Yeah.
watchmen. Yeah, it's the same kind of job that I'm doing right now.
Okay, okay, got it. Yeah.
In
Please carry on.
yeah,
Okay. So
and
how long you
when
have
it
been
comes
working?
It's been extremely a very good time since that time I'm working in this field. It's been around 4 to 5 years since that time I'm here in this field.
Wow, great. Okay. And what about your education?
As far as my academic qualification is concerned, I haven't studied so far. I have pursued my 12th only, then I quit my studies, and currently I'm working in this field since that time.
Okay, that's wonderful. And what about your language learning journey as you're learning this language?
Uh, it's been around a year since
Eight
that
years.
I'm learning this language.
Okay, wonderful. Anything you would like to add in your introduction?
No, it's okay. If you feel that you should ask any sort of question, then you can just feel free to ask whatever you want, definitely. And one thing I
For
want to let you know, it's my personal request to you. As I'm a learner, so I might commit some sort of mistake while speaking to you. So if you find out any sort of mistakes, so just spot it out and let me know. And please rectify me on that so I can work on, right?
yeah, for sure. Well, I'm not a certified trainer. I'm still in the journey of learning this language, but what all I can, I will. And yeah. So tell me
Yes,
how long?
yes.
It's been almost 8 years. So how is your experience for, specifically this language? And what motivates you to learn this language?
To be frank, there is no any certain need of this language, nor in my personal life, nor in my professional life. But as you know that it's widely spoken language, and if I'm holding a very good command in English, so it will help me to unlock some opportunities for me in my future. And that's what inspired me to be a part of this application and such you can say learning process. And I'm still on the way to learn and grab a lot of things.
Yes. Okay. Well, I mean, this is really amazing. I'm surprised to hear that because, of course, it is not in you are working there. It's been almost a 5 year or something you mentioned, and no need for
Yes.
this language. But because of your interest and passion, you're learning this. Wonderful.
Yeah, you must consider that. It's a part of my passion or hobby that I'm just trying to utilize my time.
Okay. So, do you have any plans like as you're learning this language? So, you would go something do differently, or you will continue your job as you're doing?
I haven't decided any sort of goals for my future. Uh, Even I didn't expected anything. But let's see what happens. Anything can be happen at any point of time. As you know, that life is all about uncertainty. So I can dive into somewhere else for the right direction might be.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's all up to the circumstances. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, sometimes, we have to go spontaneously because it may happen that plans not work out. So let's see, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So may I know what are your daily to do? I mean, for this language, how like you listen, you read, do you read on a daily basis?
Uh, in my own understanding, what I want to share with you right now, there is no any thumb rule to learn this language. It's all about your observation. If you are really a good observer, then you can enhance your speaking skills from anywhere. Uh, it doesn't matter how long you are working on your speaking skills, but you must be a very good observer to observe and grab the things and content which is needed to form a sentence and vocabs. A lot of other steps are also involved in that, which we are doing. So when it comes to my observation, so that is some sort of resources which I'm using. I'm a very big fan of Arnab Goswami. He's an anchor which I'm following, and most of the time I just try to dive into the debaticles and whatever things are being spoken and telecasted over there. So yeah, this is what I watch. And apart from that, my most of the efforts goes for the speaking part. There's an application on like a Play Store called Joe's Skills. You might be aware of, right? So that is the application I'm using to enhance my speaking skills apart from my reading and watching.
Of course, definitely. I truly agree on your point because we have to be a good observer because listening, reading, writing, speaking, these are the four pillars actually. And of course, a learner should work on that. But observance and how you listen, how your focus should be there so that you can learn quickly.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So may I know how is your daily routine look like?
I'm a early bird, so I prefer to wake up early in the morning. And once I will woke up from my sleep, so I just go for the quick shower, then I return back and I just perform some meditation because I'm into the spiritual journey. So it's quite essential for me to dive into the spiritual and offering some worship to God. This is what I do. And then after by the 9 o'clock in the morning, I have to get ready for my office, and then I just go for my workplace to perform my duty, whatever I have. Then I spend over there for around 8 hours, and in between that I'm getting 1 hour during my lunch for having my lunch. And by the 5 o'clock in the evening I just try to wrap up all the works whatever I had, and then just return back to my home and just try to engage myself with some hobbies whatever I have. Otherwise I just try to engage with my family members too as well.
Of
Yeah,
course.
that's my schedule that I follow very instantly.
Yeah. All right. So, from your schedule, one thing intrigued me that is meditation. So, please tell me how you do meditation. I mean, any mantra chanting or how? Like, tell me the process.
There is no any certain level of like mastery on that I have right now, so I can't let you know a lot of things. But yeah, I always try to go with the natural way of practice of meditation that I have right now.
All
For
right.
that, I'm just sitting on the floor, then just try to create a picture while sitting into my mind to think and focus about. And meditation, as you know, that it's all about focusing in a certain thing or paying your attention towards a thing. If
Yes.
your mind is not able to focus and be very attentive at that point of time, that means there are a lot of distraction which is popping up into your mind. And
Yes.
meditation is all about removing all these distraction and just focusing the things that you are deserving and looking for. So yeah, this is what I do. I just practice for around 15 to 20 minutes. It's quite, big task for me because I don't think so. It is just a cup of tea for a person. So
Exactly.
yeah, it's gonna take too much mastery if you really want to reach the level which you are desire for. So it's gonna take too much time and years.
Yes, of course. All right. Well, meditation and gratitude practice, these are the things I think everyone should add in their schedule so that they can come up with different ideas or innovative things. They can do something nice in their life because in this hustle bustle throughout the day, we just struggle. We just busy in somewhere or the other. There is a headache all the time, what I believe, because of the workload. But when you do meditation, you just recharge or rephrase your battery, I believe.
Yeah, of course. I'm
Uh,
completely agree on that.
yeah. But for me
Do you
meditation,
also practice?
sorry.
Do you also practice meditation?
Well, earlier I used to do, and I am not, to be very honest, I'm not much aware about the complete concept of meditation because I know that, yeah, earlier I used to do, I used to sit in a room and I used to, do mantra chanting and all, but I find it really hard. I can't do that. So I couldn't do that. That was the thing. But now what I believe that whatever you do, okay, if I'm having the session, I should be fully present here. That's what meditation. Like whatever you do, you must do, efficiently and effectively. That's what
Yes.
for me is because I'm not a person who can just do meditation in dark room because anyway thoughts will pop up. There are many thoughts. You cannot just down or you cannot just
Yes,
down
of
the
course.
volume of your mind because there are many thoughts come up, and when you intentionally want to remove that, it's not happen, right?
Yeah, of course, ma'am. I'm
You
agree with that.
please check your connection because still again your video is stuck.
Oh my God, what is happening? Is it working now?
Yeah, now it's working. At some point of time,
Okay.
your video is stuck and I can only hear your voice. Well, now it's perfect.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, Mr. Pankaj. So, do you have any questions for me that you want to ask?
Yeah, of course, ma'am. I just want to know, since how long you are practicing English? I just want to know that question.
Well, after English is something I'm very passionate about, and from the starting of my journey, well, I have started my language learning journey when I was in class 12, and because I took a specialization that was commerce, right, and I'm from the commerce field, so I was like aware about that. Once if I'll master this communication skills and this language learning, I'll be getting much more opportunities in future. So that's how I started my
Yeah, of
journey.
course.
And now still I am in the journey and there's always a room for improvement. Every day I'm learning. That's it.
Okay. So, what is the duration that you are still going on?
Well, it's been almost 4 years.
Oh, it's been really a very good time
Yeah.
since that time you are practicing. Even when I was in my initial stage of learning, so I used to watch a lot of videos of you. In my earlier days, I got a lot of motivation and a lot of inspiration. Then I made a decision that day that I have to have a conversation with you on video conversation on video sessions, and finally that got manifested. I'm quite happy that I'm able to talk with you right now.
Oh, it means a lot. You made my day. Thank you so much. And, wishing you a very happy journey. And definitely, as you are enough, confident and you're good at addressing your message, so you will be fluent speaker one day.
Yeah, thank you so much for your wishes and your valuable, way to encourage me. It will help me to encourage myself to learn this language more and more and become a very good version of my own self.
Yes. Well, as you mentioned one point, and that is the only thing what I believe that it is needed for to learn this language, and your mindset should be because become a good observer. That's what. Is it background noise? There is a from my side.
Yeah, a bit of voice I'm getting. It's not that much noisy.
Okay, okay. So now I'll speak a little louder. Okay. So I'm saying that you mentioned one point that become a good observer. Throughout my journey, I realized, this particular point should be, more focused because otherwise, if you're not good observer, there are many things go up and down. So make sure you continue, and motivation is also necessary. I mean, not seek for the validation of other, just do your work and just learn, have sessions as many as you can because the more you speak, the more you will learn what I believe. And as you're also in the journey, so yeah, that's what I want to say.
Yeah, I strongly believe on that because that is the only benchmark which you have to follow. Become a very good speaker. And even there are a lot of, how is it possible to get the new vocab if you are not paying attention? And apart from that, you have to pick out the vocab which is needed and then just try to use that particular vocab for the entire day. So it will help you to memorize the same vocab for a longer time and it will come to you very naturally whenever it's needed.
Yes, exactly. And of course, like the things that already clear that what we have to do, this can be the thing, reading, writing, vocabulary. But the main thing is to execution. Execute it, and I mean, everything will become easy, especially the way we, set our mind. We have to practice. That's what.
Yeah, of course. I agree on that.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Pankaj, please tell me about, like how would you describe yourself in one word?
Uh, the only word which comes into my mind right now, that is passionate. I'm
Passionate.
quite passionate about learning something new, and that is giving me the development of new skills in myself apart from a learning process. So yeah, you can describe me in this way.
Of course, I mean the right word. It's completely your choice, and you consider yourself as a passionate person because passionate, the word it just gives the energy, right? I'm passionate. I mean passionate about everything and about everything what comes on my way. So that's wonderful, and that just fires us inside because we have to. I mean, people give us name. Okay, if she is this kind of her behavior is like this or his behavior is like this, but we also know that what kind of person we are and we know better than anyone else that what kind of person we are, right?
Yeah, of course. That's truly correct.
Okay, so now before I mean if you have any questions anything that you can ask.
Yeah, I just want to know like, uh, how did you come into YouTube journey? And do
YouTube.
you feel that are you growing on YouTube?
Well, the main thing is, yeah, I have started my English journey. Okay, when I was in my first year of college, then because I and my friend, we both were doing conversation, and we saw that people are doing this conversation on YouTube too, and that's how we get people to talk or co-learners to practice with. Because I was in the initial stage of my journey, right? And that's how I started. And I started uploading conversation videos on my channel, and it's just going, I can say. And still every day, yeah, there is YouTube is also growing, but the way I am improving every day, that I can observe. Because when I see my first video and my today's video, there's a drastic improvement in my confidence, in my the way I speak, and every day I'm learning. So for me it's like loaded with fruitful points.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay, so I think we should wrap our session. Anything that you have for me, you can ask at last.
No, there is no any such questions that I have.
Okay, so
I
thank you so
really
much
gained a
for
lot of
joining.
knowledge. Yeah,
Yeah.
surely, ma'am. Thank you so much for giving me your valuable time and insights.
Okay, so thank you so much, Mr. Pankaj. It was really, indeed amazing session with you. I really enjoy, and your mindset, your energy, it's amazing. Have a, like wishing you a very happy journey and for your future, for the work you're doing, and for this language too.
Thank you so
Okay.
much, ma'am, for giving me a lot of courage. Thank you so much
Okay.
once again.
Yeah. Have a
Bye bye.
wonderful day ahead. Bye bye.
Okay, same to you.